Well, we are in the top secret confines of the Cooper Road Mini R&D basement, and this is the less than glamorous beginning of an experiment we're going to try to do here. We all know the 1275 engines are getting to be very hard to find, sometimes ridiculously expensive, and a lot of us have 998 engines in the cars. A lot of us, like in the case of this one here, an A plus 998, it has literally been a doorstop for years at Mini Mania. I've been thinking about these for a while, and we're going to try to build this one big and powerful, and we're going to see if we can put together a package that makes these things streetable. You know, we're always faced with the choice. If you're going to build an engine, these have pistons and bearings and rings and cams and valves, as do the bigger ones. And when the bigger ones are available, it just makes more sense if you're going to spend $5,000, $6,000, $8,000 to end up with something streetable. The 1275 can easily put 75, 85 horsepower to the road, where these are really challenged to get much above 25, 30. Stock form, people think, well, if the book says it's for, I don't know, whatever it is, 54, 48, whatever it is, but at the wheels, if you dyno these things, you're right around 20. And that just makes it a scary thing on the American roadways, in lots of people's opinion, including mine. So this poor little thing has been collecting what we call warehouse debris for a number of years. We happen to have a swampy wetlands there at Mini Mania, and it's full of those water reed plants. They come up with this fuzz a couple times a year. And so we're going to carefully take this apart, and we're going to punch this block out just as big as we dare. And right now the math shows it being slightly bigger than an old 1071. If we go with 100 oversized pistons, we'll see what kind of rod combination we can come up with. That'll allow us to use a 1275 head directly on the block without notching. Allegedly, we'll see if the aluminum head, which is our plan, will work. It has further spaced valves, but we'll see if 100 thousandths oversize on the bore will allow that to work. But here we go. Here we're going to carefully take it apart, see what we have, and we're going to try to use as many of these stock bits. We want this to be economical as well as roadworthy, and giving decent performance in our favorite little Mini Coopers. Alright, we've begun by taking off the timing cover. A lot of times we've happened to talk to people last week, we find that when they've really kind of had a good life, the tensioner spring pad can be broken. That's what we have here, a little bit loose, but again, it takes a lot for these to come off. Our timing cover's fine, except again, we know someone's been in here before because they didn't notice the F on this plate, had it on backwards, and so it shined up the inside of our timing cover, but doesn't appear to have really done much damage. We'll take it apart and see what we have, and we're going to revisit this one. I might build this thing up and actually install it on the gearbox in our green 66 Cooper S, just to see, all things equal. We're going to take off a fire-breathing 1380 and see how much fire we can breathe with a little 998 here, that we try to use a lot of the tricks we've learned and see what we can come up with. We shall keep this one going. I'll be updating this one.